Hello and welcome to mr.clixflix. I'm your host, as always, Mr. Clicks, working every day to bring you the best Heroclix channel available on YouTube. And today's episode is another episode of Heroclix 101, and we're going to go ahead and talk about the one-man army style team. I know in these videos lately I've been using maps and stuff, but this strategy is simple enough. I don't think that I really need to do that. So it's going to be just sort of discussing it and how it works. And also, I wanted to give you guys my full-on, wholehearted thank you for buying grab bags and stuff like that. I still have a ton left, and as far as I know, nobody's posted in the eBay feedback that all the good stuff's been pulled yet. But I actually sold enough grab bags to where my hotel room and entrance fee for nationals has been totally taken care of. So I really wanted to thank you guys for that. It really means a lot to me for my first big tournament like this, that you guys like my channel enough that you supported that in that way. And also, I know that I said that if we sold them all by the 29th, that I would upload all videos of me getting teams ready and stuff like that. Didn't quite make it there. I still have 100 grab bags left. But I'm still gonna, it's not gonna be as in depth as it was gonna be. But I'm still gonna do videos after Worlds, showing how I came up with teams, different processes on that, some different things that I could have possibly made. But in the description below, I'm going to have a link to the grab bags I still have. There's still, as far as I know, Vampire Jubilee, Chase, Zombie Scrawl. There's just chases and primes all over the place. Some of them are super rare primes, super rares, con exclusives, and like it says in the eBay ad, there's like a 50-50 shot at getting a super rare or better, and it's sickening the amount of stuff I put in there. So you're gonna get your money's worth when you get them. Just click on the link. Any support would be great. And again, thank you for the support you already gave me. Like, that really means a lot to me. So I wanted to thank you guys for that. But all right, now on to the matter at hand, the one-man army. I brought out two figures. One-man army, typically, as the name implies, it's one man. But I normally, it's very rare that you see a true one-man army outside of like a team base, and that's still not really a one-man army. So what I'm gonna say for our purposes is the one-man army is a 200-point figure and above, and maybe with one other figure. And then later on when we do tent poles, it'll be like 200 to 150 will be a tent pole figure. But so the two guys I got out are Rare Prime War Machine from the Invincible Iron Man set, and Tiamat from the Deadpool set. And again, like I said, team bases would also fall into this. So what do you look for when you're building a one-man army? Typically, you look for some form of willpower. It can either be flat-out willpower, indomitable, power cosmic, quintessence, that sort of thing. You want to be able to take two actions, action 2 turns in a row. Then you want to look for a figure that can give multiple actions in one turn. So again, War Machine Prime, Tiamat, any team base. And then that's pretty much it. So what you're doing on this style of team is you're sinking a ton of your points into this one guy, and you're counting on their stats to carry you through the game. Either with their raw stats plus the resource, or just their raw stats plus their power combination. So, for example, War Machine on his top click at 245 points, 11 movement with running shot, 11 attack with sharpshooter. He also has the wing symbol. 18 defense with impervious and indomitable, 5 damage with special, 8 range 2 targets. Pretty good. Same thing, Tiamat, 11 movement with charge, dolphin carry symbol, 12 movement or 12 attack with super strength, 18 defense with invincible, 5 damage with exploit weakness, 4 range, a trait, and power cosmic. So what you do with these guys is you sink all your points into them. You hope their stats carry them. and then that's pretty much it. You try to make it so that whenever you hit with these guys, you hit so hard that there's nothing left for the opposition. Now, for these guys, there's pretty much only one resource that I would run with them, and it is the Sinestro Core Battery, because typically these guys are higher points, and the Sinestro Core emotional spectrum power is if you are more points than the person attacking you, they get -2 to their attack. So this 18 is actually more like a 20, if you want to interpret it that way. Or, let's say they have a 12 attack, they have a 10 attack, so they need to hit an 8. And then, you can have things like the wall to give yourself barrier, the net, which I'm really starting to get hyped up about because it ties them in place and gives them -1 to attack. Like, it's silly good. It might be my favorite construct. But that's pretty much all there is to this. You're relying on your raw stats. You're relying on the powers that they have, and then that's it. You have to be careful, though, because once these guys dinged up, and let's just go ahead and get into it now. Shortcomings of the style of team. There's a lot of them, and it's a reason why I personally don't run this style of team. I don't like it. With the team, even with the team bases, especially now after they got errated, I don't care for them. But shortcomings, you only got your one guy. So if they get hit hard, that's it. Your one guy's down. Team bases are a little bit different. You can pop somebody off for solo adventure, maybe get around it, but that is still a process. So that's a downfall. Not a lot of support. Most of these guys, these heavy hitters, don't have prob, perplex. Some of them do have outwit, but prob and perplex are the two most powerful support characters, support powers, in my opinion. Most of them tend to not have that. So if they get hit and they get hit hard, there's nothing they can really do to help themselves out. And also in the age, they're easy to get out actioned because, okay, you have this guy and you can take your 2 turns in a row, or your 1 action 2 turns in a row, but then after that he's stationary, whereas your opponent, if they're running like a 3-man crew, they might have another action so they can attack you every single turn, if they're spacing their actions out. So these guys are easy to get out actioned, which it might be the biggest drawback to running this style of team, as to why I don't run them. I can get by, I can play and know that this is my only guy, but knowing about getting out actioned is troubling to me. And sorry about the fire alarm. I don't know why it's going off. I guess maybe there's a fire, which is why that typically goes off. So out action's a problem, and also the fact that with the Green Lantern power battery now, one of the things that I said is you need to look for somebody that is going to be a one-man army is multiple actions in 1 turn. With the Green Lantern power battery, that shuts those right down because they can't take those free actions anymore. So basically you're paying your whole team for one guy that can only make 1 action in 1 turn. Whereas, the whole reason you'd run this War Machine is because you can take your 2 attacks in 1 turn. Same thing with Tiamat. So, you're looking at hitting somebody for 10 clicks, another 10 clicks. Same thing with the team base. Green Lantern power battery got rid of working together. So even if there wasn't an errata, I think power battery would have shut it down to where nobody runs it anyway. So that's basically all there is to know about the one-man army. Is they're really scary to go up against, especially if you're a newer player and you just look at their raw stats. You're relying on their stats to get them through. You're relying on their powers to get them through. Drawbacks are they have no help, so there is no plan B. That's all you got. They're easy out action, and then Green Lantern power battery makes it so that any free actions that you were going to get, not going to get. So that's all I have for you guys today in this episode of Heroclix 101. As always, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe so you can be one of the first to view my Heroclix videos as they become available. Until next time, please remember that it's only critical miss if you don't have probability control.